G'day and welcome to Dice It Up Gaming. I'm Len and today I'm going to take a look at Everdell, mainly on the solo mode. So let's get to the table and check it out. I'll see you at the table. Okay, as you can see, I've got the board set up. Got my resources here, got my wood. These are the resin. I've got the pebbles or stones, whatever you want to call them. And I've got the berries. They're all set up. These berries are pretty cool. They're sort of rubbery. Pretty cool. And this is the Evertree assembled. Not to worry, there is instructions in the book, in the game box, to tell you how to assemble this. And it's quite simple. Just follow that. So that's set up. Now these are the point tokens, and you've got your what's called your occupied tokens. Now, these come into play on certain cards, which I'll explain a bit later when you see them. They come on your pretty much on your construction cards. Now I haven't set it all up just yet. I figured I'd talk you through it a bit, just in case you haven't played this game before. Now this is the true solo player. Now there's not a lot of difference to setting it up for a normal 2-player game or 4-player game, but I will talk you through it. So I've got like I said, I've got the resources down. Now we choose the forest cards. These are your forest cards. Obviously they look like these here. They just give you another chance to get resources by putting your character down here. Now this only opens up when you're playing a 4-player game, so this won't be available for us. Essentially we're setting up for a 2-player game. So we'll give them a shuffle, and for a 2-player game you only use 3, and for a 3 or 4-player game you use 4 of them. So just throw the 3 down. So if we're doing a 4-player game, we'll be using that one, but because we're not using that one. Now I'll do it this way because you'll see why in a sec. It always happens for when you play against who we're playing against. Rugwort, the rascal we're playing against, and you'll find out why I do it that way. Or you know, if I get a good card there, I might want to cheat a bit, but if I do it this way, I don't know what it is. So that's down. Now your next step is you've got to place the 4 basic tiles. These are your basic event tiles, which they just give you extra bonus points if you achieve certain abilities. That's that. Get that out of the way. There we are. That's those, and they go up the top here. You've got these ones here. They go up there. That one goes there. Don't worry, I'll get a close up on this so you can see it. And that goes there. Okay, so as you can see here, what you get is, to get this achievement, you need to have 3 or more of these types of cards in your city. Same with this one here. To get the boat one, you need to have 3 or more, and then you just place your worker on there and that essentially becomes yours. Same with this one here. You need 4 or more of these Harvest Festival events, so you can put a worker on there and achieve that one. And you've got 3 or more of these ones here. Now, I'll explain the type abilities, what they do, and if I flick over to here. So these are the type of cards, what they do. There we are. So this one here is a Tan Traveller. So if you have these cards, that activates once immediately when played, and it never activates again. So again, if you have 3 of those in your city, then you'll get the you'll be able to score points from that one and have that one. Same with this one here. You got the green production. That activates once immediately when played and once during the prepare for season actions in spring and autumn. So I'll bring it up here. See the symbol down there, the bottom of that, the spring. What that means is when you prepare for season, you can take all your workers back and you'll get this one from spring, and then that symbol there, all your cards in your city will activate if they've got that symbol. So that one there. And then you've got here for summer. If you prepare for season for summer, then you can draw 2 cards from the meadow. The meadow will be down in here. There'll be cards there in a minute. And then same with autumn, which is essentially your last season, and you'll get 2 workers there, and then that will activate in your city as well. That's essentially what that one is. And then you've got these ones here, the red destinations, activates when a worker is placed on it. Cards with the open symbol may be visited by opponents. So if you've got a card in your city and it's got the word open in it, essentially your oppositions can occupy that space. Now this one here is your blue governance. It grants you bonuses after playing certain card types and offers different ways to play cards for a discount. So if you've got those in your city, just keep mindful of them. So every time you play a card, that might come into play. And then you got your purple one, which essentially gives you bonus points. It's worth the base points and the listed bonus points at the end of the game. So they're quite handy too at the end of the game. So essentially that's your card types. And as well as for the city, we can only have 15 cards. We have a 15 card limit for the city. They recommend to put it into like a 5x3 row. Essentially makes it easier to see that you've got 15, I guess. But Rugwort, when we're playing up against Rugwort, he doesn't have a card limit in his city, so he can go beyond 15. Okay, so that's a bit about the cards. Now I'll keep setting up here. I'll be able to explain a bit more as we go. So yeah, so I've explained what the basic event tiles are, and now we've got the special event cards. These are these cards here. These are the ones. What these do is they sit on your Everdell tree, and if you have a look up here, if you have these certain cards in your city, then essentially you can place a worker on there, and this card becomes yours, and you got this special abilities there that give you bonus points and help you out to win. So these will give them a shuffle, and they sit up top here. So you get 4 up there. We'll give them a shuffle. Place 4 up here. So this one. So essentially if I have wood carver and the chapel of my city, I can get this one. If I have the inn and the bard in the city, then I'm going to have this one here. This one's the shopkeeper in the post office. I can have that one. And this one, if I have 2 of each, of these cards to each of those cards, then I can achieve that one. So I need 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. Then I can have that one. It's worth 9 points. That's not a bad one to have. And then the rest essentially just goes back into the box. So the playability, there is a bit of playability there. That goes into the box. And then we've got the shuffle your main deck. So these are your main deck. These are what's got instructions and critters in them. This is what I mean, like you got the general store. Up here is the cost value. So if you've got these resources, you pay those resources and you can play this card in your city. See down here how it says, it's got a name there. It's called the shopkeeper. I'll see if I can bring it up a bit closer. Now if you have that card, which is the shopkeeper, in your hand, or if it's in the meadow, you can actually use this city, if it's in your, like this construction, if it's in your city, to play that card, sort of free of charge. And then once you've done that, that's with these tokens here, you just got to cover that up so that you know you've already used it. You can't use it again. Essentially, that's what that is. But, I must admit the art in these cards are actually pretty fantastic. They've done really well with the art. The artwork's pretty good. I'll give that a shuffle. Not the greatest shuffler, but you know, it's done. Now what you do is you put 8 in the meadow. So this is your meadow. So you have 8 cards here. Essentially, anyone can actually play these if you've got the resources. Anyone can play those if you've got the resources. And then the rest go into the meadow tree, the ever tree. And then essentially that's that. And then you choose your players, like your characters. Now I'm going to go to the rabbits. There's 4 to pick from. I'm going to go to the rabbits. They're going to be mine. And I'll give Rugwort the echidnas, I believe they are, or porcupines, whichever one you want to call them. So you can have those. And then, so the first player, you choose who to go first. It says, you know, or the most humble player can go first or randomly pick. It's totally up to you. But the first player will choose 5 cards. So we've got 1, 2, and you don't show people these. 3, 4, and as you can see, there's the resources there. That's what you pay to use them. And 5. So the first player gets 5 cards. So I'm the first player. I'll get the 5 cards. Then the second player will get 6 cards. The third player will get 7 cards, and then the fourth player will get 8 cards if you're playing those. Seeing I'm playing the true solo, Rugwort doesn't get any cards. He has a special rule, which I'll explain a bit later on. But yeah, essentially that's what you get. The first player gets 5 cards, second player gets 6 cards, third player gets 7 cards, and the fourth player gets 8 cards. Now you have a card limit. You can only hold 8 cards in your hand. So you can't go above 8 cards. If you get something that tells you that you have to pick up a card, then you can't pick up a card. If you have an ability there that tells you to give an opponent a card and he has 8, you've got to discard it. You can't give it to him, you have to discard that card. And when you discard cards, they go down in here. So this is your discard pile, and you stick them down face down. So nobody knows what that card is. Essentially, that is it. Well, hang on. And then you've got your workers. So you've got to start with a worker up here. So each player puts a worker up here in the spring, and then each player will put a worker in the summer season, and then you actually put 2 workers each up in the autumn. So even Rugwort has he's up there. So everyone will have that. They'll set up that there, and I'll see if I can move this to show you. There we are. So essentially it'll be like that. Just back down. There we go. All right. Ooh. Okay, so essentially that's it, and we're ready to play. So you're pretty much all starting in winter, and then once you reach winter again, it's game over. And then you tally up. So you get to do 3 actions. So if you're playing 1 to 4 player or 1 to 2 player, and you're not playing the solo, you'll get essentially 3 actions to pick from. You can only do 1 at a time. So what you can do is you can place a worker, place them, and you get those resources wherever you want to place them. You get the resources, or up here if you're able to achieve those, or down there you'll get those. So essentially you place a worker. If it's locked, so what I mean, I'll grab this, they're the same. So if it's a closed oval, so the oval is actually fully closed, you can only place 1 worker on there. Now if it's which is over here, is an open symbol. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. Where's the zoom? There we go. Let's see if I can zoom. There we are. You can see it over here. So this one here, see how it's open? It goes round, and then this is open. You can actually have multiple workers in there. You can put even 2 of your own if you wanted to into that space. So you're not limited. I'll bring that back. There we are. Okay. So now we're ready to go. Now Rugwort uses a D8. You got to roll a D8 for what he does. Essentially, if I play a card, Rugwort will play a card, you roll it, and he plays one from the meadow. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if he rolls, I'm going to say a 3. It'll be 1, 2, 3. He gets that card, it goes in there. And then so forth. The abilities don't play for it, but he just gets the cards, and then at the end he has a different way of scoring. So essentially that's it, and we'll get playing. You've got, well, actually I'll show you this, the solo rules. Now you've got year 1, so there's different levels. So you've got year 1, year 2, and year 3. So it just makes it that little bit harder. If you find it's too easy, then you do those. It's quite simple to, it's quite easy to follow. I wouldn't say simple, but easy to follow. So essentially that's it, and I'll start playing. Okay. Oh, actually, no. There's setup. Like I said, Rugwort's got special setups. So you've got to take one of Rugwort's workers and place it on the top left forest card, which is over here, and he blocks it. And so I can't access the 3 berries, which is a bit of a bugger, but I can't do that. And then his other worker goes on the 3 basic twigs. So the other worker will go over there. And then they'll move once the season changes. You'll read the book to see where they go. So now we're ready to play. Okay, so obviously at the moment you've got no resources, so you need to find out what you want to do, want to play. So I can have 2 of any of those if I place there. Which I might play this one here. I think, what have I got here then? I can gain 2 if I play that. I might place a worker over here. I can essentially get 2 any resource. I get 2 any. I don't know if it's 2 of the same. I don't think it's 2 of the same. Just 2 any resource. I should be able to grab a that. I'll grab that. Grab those. Ooh. I'll get a pebble and a resin. And it's my go again. Now see, if I wasn't playing the true solo, that would be my turn. Then the next player would choose what they want to go. And then they can only do one of the 3 actions, and then so forth on the next player. But because I'm playing against Rugwort can't go until I play a card. I had a farm would be good. Chapel. Okay, so I'll give me a berry. What can a berry do? 4 on the architect. For each of the unused resin and stone. Makes it 6. Okay. Might play. Can't play anything just yet. Play that. And I'll get 2 wood. And I'll get to draw a card. Okay, so that's a mine. I gain a stone if I play that. Actually, I might play that. So I'll play the mine. I'll get out of the light. So as you can see, if I pay these resources, then I need a wood, a resin, and a stone. I can play that one. I'll put that into my farm. There's that. So I'll pay that. So there's the resources. That's it. So I gain a stone for doing that because of the ability here that kicks in. I can gain a pebble. Now, because of that's done, it's Rugwort's go. So we roll his die. Okay, so he gets a 5. So you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one becomes his. He gets that one into his city. Now these don't matter. All we're looking at is these symbols here. Because if you get certain types of these symbols, I think it's at the end of the... Yeah, after you perform the prepare for season, you'll get the basic event tiles if they match. That'll go there. Then that replenishes. So hopefully you can see pretty well. Sort of hard with the Everdell tree. Trying to find a better way to get the camera there. We got that. Now, essentially I've got a wood and a stone. Wood and a stone. There's not much I can do here. It sort of first goes, not a lot. So I could cash in, but I need a worker to do that. So what I might do is I might prepare for season. Now, if you're playing a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, or 1 to 4 player game, not playing the true solo, and you prepare for season, everyone else, they don't have to prepare for season. If they can still do things on their go, then by all means, they can do it. So essentially, I can prepare for season, and then I can prepare for season again while others are going, and then they can do their prepare for season when they want to. So you're not limited. It's not like if I prepare for season, everyone else has to. So you can do what you wish. If you want to prepare for season, then prepare for season. If you don't, then keep playing. But I can't do anything else, so I'm going to prepare for season. So I get all my workers back. Spring comes into it. You get your one character back, and then you'll get your it activates your green resource. What are they called? Your harvest. What essentially is that? Yeah, your green production activates again. So this one over here. So I will get that because I've prepared for season, because that symbol there is activated through spring. You only get one in spring and one in autumn. So I'll get a stone or pebble. It goes into my pile. And then Rugwort will prepare for season as well. So what you do is you check the coloured cards that he has. He's only got one card, so he's not going to achieve any of these. And then you check to see if he has enough coloured cards, which he doesn't. Take his new worker and place it on the number 1 meadow card. So we take his worker and it goes on here. So essentially, he's blocking me from getting this card. I can't discard it, I can't collect it, I can't do anything with that card. It is just this, not this card, but this area. So I can't do anything with it. It is just basically a sealed. But Rugwort can take it. He can do everything to it. So it's essentially just blocking me. So we move his to the next. So counter, what is it, clockwise? So we'll go counterclockwise. Counterclockwise, move counterclockwise, move his worker to the next forest card, so you'll go to that one now. And during prepare for season action, move his worker from the 3 twigs location to the 2 resin location. So this will move over here. So essentially that's Rugwart's go. Which is good because it opens up the 3 berries for me now. So what I'll do is I might actually throw on that. I might throw there and get the 3 berries. Take those. I might I play the postal pigeon. I'm going to play that. So it says reveal 2 cards. You may play 1 worth up to 3 points. So what's it saying is up here you got point values there. So it's telling me that I can play 1, where if that was a 3, I can play it for free, but I've got to discard the other. I'll play that one. That costs 2 berries. I've got to reveal 2 cards. I can play 1 for free. So I might reveal these 2 cards. They're the same. I'll be able to play this one for free. And I've got to discard that one. So place either 3 wood, 2 resin, 1 stone, or 2 berries on this door. I might place 2 resin on that. Now it's Rugwart's go. So he has a 1. Oh, give me a hand out of that. There we go, he has a 1. So he can play this card here. That's his. So he gets the Architect. Becomes his. Let me draw another card. So it's the resin refinery. It goes in there. Okay, so that's his turn. What do I need? What have I got? I need some cards. I'll draw some cards. There's some points there. I need some wood actually. Do I need wood? Okay, probably need wood, because that might be a good one to get. 3 wood, 3 resin, 3 of those. Be a hard one to get. The king might be good too. Might throw it on here. Get 2 wood. And I will get a card. The ruins. Well, this one doesn't have any resources. It doesn't cost me anything, so I'm guessing I can play that one for free if I wanted to. It says I can discard a construction from your city, gain resources equal to that construction's cost, and draw 2 cards. Oh, it's probably not a good one just yet, but I'll hang on to it. That one might be alright. Gives me 2 pebbles. I'll play 2 pebbles though. There's not a lot here. I've got 2 and 2. That might be alright. Alright, I might play... Oh, I can't get 2 resins. I'll play over here. I'll get 2 resins. And then I will pay, put them down. I will play this one. I'll pay the cost, 2 wood, 2 resin, and this one I can play, so I'll pay 2 wood, 2 resin. And I can throw that one down. That'll give me bonus points. So that one's done. Now Rugwort's turn. Roll his die. Alright, here's a 7. We replenish that. There's a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn it, he gets the husband. I'll just put them in order. So I've got the 2 symbols there. If he gets another 2, he can get this one over here. Postal pigeon. That's what I just did. I did that over there. I probably used one of those. Okay, so my turn again. What do I do? Can't do much anyway, so I might end my season. Might prepare for season, so I'll get my workers back. I get them all back. I can draw 2 cards, which is from the meadow. Allows me to draw 2 cards. I might draw that one. So he doesn't get that one. Oh, it's right over here. Don't want to put it on discard pile. And I might have might do the king. Might have the king. So I'll replenish those. Nice wool cover. That's what I want. Replenish those. That's my prepare season. Now it's Rugwort's turn. Check to see if he has enough. He doesn't have enough of these yet. Take his new worker. So it needs to go in the number 2. So now that one, I can't play, he's blocked me on that one. And move his worker here counterclockwise. He'll now go over here. And I've got to move his other one. During summer, move his worker to the 1 pebble location. So he now blocks me on there. And that's Rugwort's turn. It's all spaced out here. You know, it's all written there. You just follow it, just telling you the steps you got to do to get it all going. It's pretty well done. Now it also has, if you have a look at the back here, these of the rulebook, it actually has a more in depth of the cards. So if you're unsure of what the cards are meant to do, you just read this. got for the constructions, and there's one here for the, where is it, for the critters as well. There it is, for the critters. Okay, so I go. I get some berries. I need to play on there. I get 3 berries. Got 3 berries. And then they one in my city, which I will. I'll play this one here. A resin refinery. Have I got that? Oh, he's blocked that. Oh, you little turkey. He's blocked that. All right. I can see he's blocked the refinery. I was looking at that. I got the king, got the cemetery, got the ruins, and I got the chip sweep. I think I might play the chip sweep. I'm going to play that one there. Yeah, see if I can hold that up better. Yeah, I'll play that one. That activates, that has the ability, it activates one green, I forget what that's called, one green icon in my city. So I will, cost 3 berries, 3 berries, play that. That's my city. So I can activate one of these. I might activate this here. This will give me 2 resin, or should I go 1 stone? I'll go 1 stone actually. I'll go 1 stone, throw that on. Rugwat's turn. Already gets a 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's the postal pigeon. Another card. It's a university, the doctor. Sorry, the doctor. And again, if I had the university in my city, I can play the doctor, but I don't. So that's done. I go again. What have I got here? I'll put a worker. Where do I want to put a worker? 2 stones. What am I playing? This one here, maybe. Oh, this one you may pay 3 berries to gain a point. Oh, wood carver. Storehouse. I do have the storehouse. Yes. Okay. Now, this is what I was talking about. Because throw these over there. Because I've got the storehouse in my city, I can actually play the wood carver, which is this one here, for free. I've got the storehouse, so I could play him without paying the resources because I'm using the storehouse. So I will throw that in here. Goes into there, and I use one of these symbols here to cover up the wood carver icon there. That's essentially what I've done. Oh, hopefully it doesn't spill anywhere. Essentially what I've done is I've covered that up. So I can't use that again. I don't have any 3 wood, so I can't do that one. But Rugbort's turn. I'll give him the roll. Oh, I didn't. Got to replenish that. There's the Architect. He gets 7 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He gets the Doctor. So he will get that. Oh, husband's out again. Okay, so got a 0. I don't want to use that. Might burn those and see if I can get a resource. What resource do I need? I need 2 resin. Okay, so I've got the wood carver. The chapel will be nice too if I can get the chapel. What's the chapel? Chapel out yet? No. Maybe I've got this 2 of each. What have I got? I've got the shopkeeper. I think I saw it and post office. No. Don't have any of those neither. The Inn of the Bard. No. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have those. So what I think I might do is I'll take this one. Because I've got 4 of the Harvest Festival. I can take the Harvest Festival event. Oh. Take that. Two berries. I get 2 resin, I think. See if I can get the see if I can get this king out. Okay, I will. Oh crap, what do I want? I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna get a berry and a card. I'll get the berry. I'll get a card. Okay, I get the Fairgrounds, which allows me to draw 2 cards. It's got 3 points, that's pretty good points. What do I need on that? I need 1, 1, and 2. So I need 2. If I sit here, then I can get 2 resin. And that'll be a good one to get to, that's 5 points. Alright. Just hope he doesn't play that. Alright, I'll play this one. I need 1 wood, 2 resin, and 1 pebble. So again, if you have it on the top left, so it goes. Oh. That. So I can play that. It allows me to draw 2 cards. 1, See, look at the artwork on it. It's fantastic. It's 1 and 2. Oh, the bard. Something in there, the bard and the inn. Okay, so that's 2. That's done. Now it's Rugwart's turn. Alright, so he's got a number 3. 1, 2, 3. He gets the shopkeeper. He gets that. Now the peddler comes into it. You may pay up to 2 resources to gain an equal amount of resources. Pay up to 2 resources to gain an equal amount of resources. I think it must be 2 of the same resources to gain an equal amount of resources, or just 2 for 2. Might be able to change 2 for 2, maybe. Don't know if I want to do that. Gives me a point out. Peddler. I think I do have a peddler here. Oh, no. No, I don't. Oh, there it is there. That's it. It's on that. Two berries. I could play him. Ooh. This might be alright too. This might be alright. Now I'm going to move a worker. Move one of your deployed workers to a new location. Where do I want to move him though? I'll move to the wood, I think. I'll play that. I'll pay 2 berries. I'll play this one. So I can move one of my deployed workers to a new location. So I might move this one over here. He can come over. Might move him over. Over here, with 3 wood. Gain 3 wood. Now it's Rugwart's turn. Okay, so he gets a 3. Oh, let's see if I can. So he gets a 3. So I'll replenish that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he gets the peddler. Okay, so I'll move that over. So now he has 4. 4 with the same symbols. Okay, the clock tower. So this is the other symbol that for the city monument. Now, how this one works is every time this, like you, every time this is achieved, like you do something here. This will always work. So let's see if we can find one. Yeah. So if you had this one here in your city, you gain 1 berry after you play a critter. So this will always come into play the moment you do this. The moment you achieve this, it won't do it the first time. Like when you play it the first time, you won't get it. But the next time you play a critter, you'll get one berry every time you play a critter after that. Quite a handy card to have in your city, I guess. We got that. Pick you up in October. Okay. Really don't think there's much more I can do. A 3 wood and a berry. I want to play that. Oh, I could play that. When played, place 3 points here. At the beginning of preparing for season, you may pay 1 point from here to activate one of the basic or forest locations where you have a worker deployed. Oh, right. That's not a bad one. When played, place 3 tokens here at the beginning of preparing for season. You may pay 1 from here to activate one of the basic or forest locations where you have workers. Well, that could be good. I might actually do that. I'll have that. So when played, I'll pay the thing. So it's 3 wood, 1 pebble. So it's, again, get over here, head of the light. 3 wood, 1 pebble. I'll play that. I can place 3 of these, the point tokens. 3 of those on the card. I'll place 3 of these over here. And then, at the beginning of preparing for season, you may pay 1 of these from here to activate one of the basic or forest locations where you have workers. That's good. So I'll have that. I'll throw that down there. Now it's Rugwart's turn. Here's a 2. 1, 2. So you can get this one. That becomes his. And, oh look, geez, my shuffling's awesome. Get another crane. All of them are out. Essentially that's that. Now I'm going to prepare for season, which I can spend 1 of these. If I'm preparing for season, I can spend 1 of these, put it over there. Look at that. It says from here, beginning of preparing for season, you may pay 1 of these from here to activate one of the basic forest locations. So 1 of these. So basically, I can activate 1 of these that has my characters on them. The basic forest locations. I think they're basic as well. They're basic. Oh no, that's a forest. That's forest. They're forest locations. Yeah, so the basics are the tops. Yep. So yeah, any one of these I can activate. So I might activate the wood. And 3 wood. Now I'll get them all back. Get the 2 back here. Now, this, I'll just lift this up, see if I can bring it into play without messing it up too much. Okay, so now I've done the autumn, so I'll get my 2 characters back, and now every card in my city with this symbol in it will activate. So if I go over here, so I'll gain one pebble. I can place either wood, stone. I might place a stone on it. No, I might do 2 resin on it. 2 resin. This one here, I can activate 1 in my city. I might activate this one. Give me a pebble. This one here, you may pay up to 3 wood to gain 1 point. I don't want to do that. I need the wood. Essentially, that's it. Now, Rugwart's turn. Check to see the cards. He's got 4 of these ones in his city. I've already taken that, so he can't get that. He's got 2 of these. He needs 3. So he doesn't get any bonus points out of that. So we take his characters. And they go on to 3 and 4 here. So 3 and 4. So I can't do anything there. He's blocked me there. Moving counterclockwise. Move his worker to the next forest card. In autumn. So this one here doesn't go anywhere because in autumn, remove his worker from the 3rd forest location and place it instead on the 3-point journey space. So he goes over here. Now, because autumn's come into it, I'll move this up here. Got these points here. We can place workers on here to get bonus points, but you've got to discard the card equal to the points. So if I want, that's 5, I've got to discard 5 cards. If I want 4, I've got to discard 4. If I want 3, I've got to discard 3. And if I want 2 points, I've got to discard 2. So Rugwarts will go to the 3rd 3-point journey. So you'll go here. So he blocks the 3 points. So I've done that. During the autumn, move these worker to the 1 berry, 1 card location. So this will go over here. Essentially, he's all done. So all these pawns are placed. All these meeples are placed. So now it's my turn. So essentially, this is it. This is the last round. If I can't do any more, then it's game over and I've got to tally up the points. So first things first, I am going to place a worker over here. Get a little paw icon here, so I can place there. Now, if that was open, if this had open written here, it means anybody can go on it because there's no writing of open on there. I don't think I've got one that's got open on it. No, you got one in there? No. Hang on. Let me have a look, see if I've got one to show you. No, I haven't got one. If I come across one, I'll show you what it is. Okay, so I'll throw it on there. I can collect these, all the resources, so they now become mine. I will play the Evertree. I'm going to play this one, so I will pay three. Oh, hang on, let's see if I can get it up. So I'll pay that 3, 3, and 3. That becomes mine. I'll pay those resources. So 3 wood, 3 resin, and 3 pebbles. Oh. Okay. Comes mine. Replenish. Oh, wifey comes out. Hello, wifey. Okay, rugwort, I will roll. It's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you little turkey. You took wifey away. Alright, so that one becomes yours. The post office. Ah, here, look, here's one. It's got open on it. It's got written open there. So it means that anybody can jump on that. I want to play the king. I need some berries. Alright, I've got 3 berries over there. So I might throw one over here to get 3 berries. 1, 2, 3. I get 3 berries. Gives me 3 points. Discard a critter or construction from your city. Gain resources equal to that card's cost. Well, that might be alright. Get rid of that. Well, that's 2 points. A critter or construction. My postal pigeons don't really do me anything. I can get 2 out of that. Definitely a big play to have it though. Alright, I will 1, 2, 3. Maybe 4. Now I might throw a worker over here. Actually, what have I got here? 2 of each. 2, 2, 2. Got 2 of those. 1, 2, yep. 2 green, yep. Got 2 of the pools. I've only got 1 of the... No, I haven't got any of those. Oh, so I can't get that. Don't have the inn or the bard. Oh, I might have that. I got 1, 2. Can I get a 3rd one? What a 3rd one to get? Oh yeah, it's wrong. That's horrible. Undertaker, can't have him. Undertaker, discard 3 from the meadow, replenish, then draw 1 from the meadow. Alright, that might work. And I might play 2 berries, play this card here. So pay the 2 berries. 2 berries, that goes over there. So I can discard 3 from the meadow. That'll replenish. Discard 3 from the meadow. I can't do up here because he blocks me. I can discard this one. Discard the husband. Discard the architect. And I will discard the post office. discard that. Replenish, then draw 1 from the meadow. So I'll replenish. We get the courthouse. I get the, what's that, the twig barge. And the ranger. I think I've got the ranger, yeah. Okay, so I can take one. So I'm thinking I might take one of these. Take that one. That in my hand. Replenish. Oh, the barge toad. Okay, so still didn't help me to get the king out. I'd like to get that king out. I need 6 berries. What's the courthouse? 1, 1, 2. Got 1. I need a wood. I need 2 stones. Dump my guy over here. Boom. We'll get 2 stones, 2 pebbles. 2 pebbles. I need 1 wood. I'll dump the other guy over. Yeah, I'll get 2 wood and a card. Okay, we've got the farm. It's got to be mindful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so I've got 8 cards. I can't collect any more cards. I'm stuck with 8. I'll play the... where is it? I just lost the card I was going to play. Where are you? Oh, it's in front of it, the courthouse. I'm going to play the courthouse. There we go. So I've got to pay 1 wood, 1 resin, 2 pebble. So 2 pebble, 1 wood, 1 resin. Now I can, and if you have a look on here, okay, so you can gain 1 wood, 1 resin, or 1 pebble after you play a construction card. So each time, the next time I play a construction card, I can get 1 of those. Now it's Rugwart's turn. So roll for him. So he gets a 3. Number 3. So 1, 2, 3. That becomes his. Where's that? That's up there. He's got 3 of those. So you could achieve that the next prepare for season. Good thing there isn't one. Got the palace. Oh, nice. Palace. Oh, there's me to play the queen. I can't do that. He's got that. Okay. My turn again. I still want to get that out. So I need 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'll keep that. I might play that. I play that. That's 3 points. That's 0. That's 0. That's 0. And that's 1. All right, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I might get rid of that one too, the university. 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to place my worker down here to get 5 points. That's that. I've got one more worker. I want to get this king out. Can't get that king out, I don't think. I need 6 of those. Two resin. What 2 resin give me? 1 resin and a stone. More than 1, you can't get that. Probably get this out. No, actually, I think I've got 3 of those. What have I got here? I've got 1, 2, 3. So what I might do is I might just go for points. I'm going to throw him over here to collect that. I have that one. I get that as bonus points. That. Oop. That's essentially, I can't do anything else. So I am done. I'm finished. That's essentially it. Now all we do is we shall tally it up. Okay, how do you tally them up? Where's the score? Yeah, all right. So now what we're doing is we're doing the scoring. So Rugwort will score 2 points per card in his city. So Rugwort will get 2 points per card in his city. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20. That's 20. Hang on, I need to get a pen and paper. I will be right back. Excuse me for a sec. So I've got my pen and paper. Terribly sorry about that. So 2 points per card in his city. So what do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So we'll have 20. 3 points for each purple prosperity card. So he's got, that's these ones here. He's got 1, 2. He's got 3 points. 2 3s are 6. 3 points for each basic event he achieved, which he doesn't have any. 3 points for each special events. Oh, what? 3 points for each special event that you did not achieve. No, I did not achieve any of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 3s are 12. That's these ones here. They're the special events. They're there. 3 points for his worker on journey. Yep, 3 points there. And any point tokens that you gave him. I don't have any point tokens. So that is him. So we'll add that up. So we've got 3, 5, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 41. Okay, so me, what did I get? Can't move that out of the way. So I got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21, 22, 23, 24. Move him out of the way. And then 6 out of those. Okay, do I get any bonuses? This is where you got to look for your cards for bonuses. Let's get you out of that. Okay, so I get 1 point for each common critter in your city. Oh, where's a common critter? There's a common critter. That's 1. Common critter, that's 2. Common critter, that's 3. That's it, so that's 3. Okay, for each, I can't remember what the purple one is. For each purple symbol in your city, I gain 1 point. So there's 1, 2, that's it. So essentially that's all the points I can get. So what do I get? I got 2, 5, 11, 15, 2, 3. Oh, I lost. Okay, so that's Rugwort, and that's me. So essentially I got my butt kicked. That's all right. That's it. So look, I hope this helped. And if you're deciding whether to buy it or not, so I hope this has helped you. But I must admit, for a solo game, I've even played this a few games with three people. Plays really well. It can be a long game when you're sort of learning how to play it, or you can actually bring it down. It can be a short game. But it's not often that you actually get a 1 to 4 player game play well as a true solo player. I thoroughly enjoyed that. This is probably about the 5th time I've played it solo. So I don't mind it. I haven't won a game yet, but I'm getting closer. Yeah, it's a good game. It's not a it's a game that I guess it's a easygoing game. It's a game that you can bring out for those nights where you just want something simple to play, get your friends around. Doesn't take long to set up. Like I said, it can take a while to play, but not drag out the whole night. So it's a quick game to get up and go on, and a fun game. So yeah, I quite enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you soon, and happy gaming. Catch you later.